Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Akmal bin Abdul Halim and welcome to my plant journal. In this plant journal, I plant three different type of tree, which is lime tree, cherry tree, and also ladyfinger. And during the early journal, I start with lime tree first, and there are multiple attempts that I do to germinate the seed. Okay, during my first attempt, I take out a fruit that I found in my refrigerator. I cut it, take out the seeds, and I put it on soil and cotton. After 4 days, I was disappointed because the seed won't germinate, and I decided to do it again. On my second attempt, I did the same thing. I take the fruit from the refrigerator, cut it, put it on soil and cotton, and this time I'll also put it on inside the water. And none of this work. The seed won't germinate, and I decided to do it again. In my third attempt, this time I take the fruit from the actual tree, okay, in front of my house, and I also change my methods, which I peel off the white skin from the seed and wrap the seed with wet tissue paper and place it in a closed container. After 6 days, I opened the closed container and I was so disappointed because it also won't germinate. Until one day I found a really good looking lime fruit, which inside this lime fruit, it has yellowish color, okay, and it was really big and it really looked promising. So I decided to take the seed and try the same methods, which I peel off the skin, wrap it with wet tissue paper and place it inside a closed container. After 6 days, I opened the closed container and I did it. The seeds really germinate. Okay, there's three seeds that germinate, so I transfer all the seeds inside the soil. Several weeks later, my lime tree have grown taller, and I decided to try it again because I found the same fruit that inside it has a yellowish color, but it was not really as big as the third attempt. But I just tried it anyway. So I put the lime tree inside the soil with low expectation that it will germinate. So I did not keep any record. I did not take any picture. I keep the soil wet and moisture for like almost almost a week and a half, and then surprisingly the seeds really germinate. And I can give the conclusion that why my seed won't germinate in first, second, and third attempt is that either the seed is not ripe enough or it has a low germination rate. And the last thing is I have to wait at least 2 weeks for the seed to germinate. Not 4 days, not 9 days, but at least 2 weeks. That is my conclusion why the seed won't germinate. And this is the day-to-day picture of the growing lime tree. I water it daily in a day, which it is in the morning and the evening. If it's raining, I don't water it at all. And I put the plant outside so it can get the sunlight. There's not any issue when growing this plant. And after it getting bigger, I start to transfer it into a bigger medium. But the only thing, the medium I use is, I don't think it is suitable for the plant because the medium is to germinate the seeds. So I don't think it can provide the nutrients that the plants need. After that, I change the soil after a month, I think. Yeah. And then I continue to take day-to-day picture of the growing lime tree. I don't have anything to add. The only thing I can say that the lime tree grow quite slow compared to the chili plant and the ladyfinger. Now moving on to the ladyfinger tree. I grow this plant in my room and it grows really fast, but the only problem is that the seed coat does not peel off from the plant. So, and I thought it was going to come out naturally, and it start to getting really tall and start to bend off, and getting weaker. So I peeled the seed coat from the plant myself, but I think it was too late. The plant already too weak and cannot survive anymore. So it just died just like that. Several weeks later, I tried again, but this time I put a lot of seeds in a medium that I made to grow plant herbs. And only after 10 days, only one seed germinates, and it was really successful. The seed did not stick to the plant, and I think I know why. In my first attempt, my plant did not make it. The first is because I put it in my room, so it doesn't have enough sunlight for the plant to grow. So it just grow taller and taller to search for the sunlight. The second thing is because I did not cover the seed with a soil, so when it germinates, it doesn't have any friction to help the seed coat to peel off from the plant. That's why. So now chili plant. I don't really have a lot of issue when growing this plant. It is super easy. But at first attempt, I have two seeds that germinates. But one of the plants died because the pot fell over and snapped its stem, like I show in this picture. And after that, I tried to keep it alive, but it did not make it. And it also grow a lot of leaves and grow like it's not really fast, just a medium pace. And when I'm doing repotting, the you can see that I put a lot of brown paper that is actually, I think, is a clay paper, because my mom buy it for me to just to put at the surface to prevent from cat to poop there. And but I think I can use the clay paper to provide air circulation inside the root, but I do it wrongly. I should put a lot of layer so that there will be a space between the clay paper, so the root can also get air inside the soil. So that's it from my plant journal. As a comparison, chili plant is the most easiest to take care of. I have 3 chili plants in my garden, while the fastest growing is the ladyfinger and the slowest is the lime tree. For the plant's care and needs is just basically the same. The amount of water, the amount of sunlight, and the medium I use is just the same. But when you start to grow bigger and start producing fruit, it'll be more challenging for me to take care of, because the plant care will be different, and the problem coming will also be more challenging for me. And the last thing is, I really have a lot of fun doing this plant channel, and I also learn a lot, and I also improve my gardening skill. And what I can improve on this plant journal is that I have to record more every detail, like the amount of sunlight that the plants gets, how much I water it daily, just like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe I will see you again in another plant journal.